The last 3 fingers of your left hand secure the golf club, and on a scale of 1 to 10 you want to hold these about a 7. The middle 2 fingers supply most of the grip pressure in the right hand. The thumb and forefinger are very, very lightly caressing the club, much like a trigger of a pistol. And then you want to hold the left thumb right under the lifeline. The lifeline of your right thumb is that line right under the pad. That's where the left thumb goes. Your hands should be close together on the club. Here on the right hand screen you got your right hand too far underneath and your hands separated. On the left, this is what you did just recently, just now with that last swing. The heel strike, that's good balance. The heel strike we're going to pay attention to from the other angle, but what that is during the course of your swing you move your weight towards your toes.
That's a long-term issue.
Yeah, but the grip adjustment and flaring the left foot, let's see what happened with your left foot. Yeah, you still turned it in. See how you have that little dance there.
I went from flared out to even.
So you go from flared out to even, then on follow through you go back to flared out.
Yeah. At least an impact on the even instead of flaring it in.
Yeah, that'll restrict your hip turn. Yeah, so your impact position's better there. You're going to be more consistent with that impact. That elbow's still bending, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Let's look on from face on. I want to look at one other swing I did down the line with you just now. I want to see if you're... Take a look at your weight. I'm going to lighten the screen here. It's just too dark. I'm going to move you forward. I'm going to pay attention to that, and then I want to see if your head stays in here. Pelvis. There, we're working on the pump drill, dropping the right shoulder as you bump the left hip. Hip goes a little forward right there. There's a little daylight, but not much. Pretty good position there. Yeah, so there's the toe hit you were talking about now. It's a little bit on the toe. Pelvis doesn't move much, but look at the position of your arms. Okay, you can see much less of your left arm, the inside portion of it. Now at impact, look at all that space. So that right arm's not getting extended. You got a little bit of the right arm tucked in.
Flared out left arm.
Yeah, so let's look at some tour players at impact. It doesn't matter women or men, I can put them both up here. She's got a little bit of space between the elbows, but not as much as you do, right? Alright, let's look at a guy. Matsuyama. Hideki Matsuyama.
He's playing real good right now.
Yeah, he is. He closes the gap on impact. There's some gap between the elbows, but watch his right arm straighten. That's what I want to learn. That's what I want you to learn how to do, is getting that. You see how that right arm is in a gradual straightening process there. It's bent, and the palm of the right hand's rotating toward the ground. Full extension. You could do that in your backyard, just working on that. You know, because you know your right arm never fully extends. Through the hitting zone. Right, extension, right. As probably one or 2 foot past the ball, that right arm should be in full extension.
I need to be out here.
Yeah. You know, at impact, there's no doubt the right elbow's bent. You can see that with most everybody. His right elbow's bent. Right there, that's impact. But as he's coming through, and there's varying degrees of how much the elbow bends, but by and large, most guys when they get through the hitting zone, that right arm is starting to straighten. See?
Mm-hmm.
So that gap between the elbows, I'm talking about this gap,
Mm-hmm.
we want to close that gap. You can see how the club face is perpendicular to the ground and parallel to this shaft, or whatever that is, that alignment rod on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And there's symmetry. On the downswing, halfway down he's in the same place as he is parallel to the ground on the other side. So that right arm is straightened. And so working on extension. Alright, enough said. I think this is good for you to understand what you're trying to do. Watch him close the gap. Now he's late. His right arm doesn't straighten until well after the ball's gone. Notice how the toe rotates?
Mm-hmm.
The toe is up here. Toe is up over there.